Hi, I'm Diatessaron, and the Tubby Muffin is not with us today, but this is still Co-op Bros. Sadly, Tubby has had his house flood, and it is the middle of winter, and so I've got to do today's video on my own, but I thought the best way I can still include the Tubby Muffin in the video today is to show some of his work. We are playing Space Engineers today. And I have a lot of blocks on the screen, so it will flicker performance issues every once in a while. That's okay, because this should be just fine. The Tubby Muffin has built these little ships over here, which are his little flying police cruisers, and I have built this nice suborbital station, which hovers there with a bunch of guns on it. It's a work in progress for both of us, but I thought I'd showcase this since we really can't do a game together. On the underside of this craft is a bomb bay thing. It releases bombs, and they're really devastating. He also likes to add the flashing police lights and the spinny sirens and all that. It doesn't actually make the noise, but knowing him, he could probably figure it out. It's got some Gatling guns on it and a ton of automatic weaponry. Very cool. So that's Tubby Muffin's rig. Over here is the Diatessaron suborbital platform, riddled with weapons and supported by several thrusters. It is fully mobile and very deadly. Actually, if somehow an enemy pirate is sent to attack the ship during this video, you will see it pretty much immediately destroyed. It's big and very cool and has a lot of inner workings and wiring, but essentially what we wanted to do today is just face off 5 of Tubby's creations against my giant base monstrosity. Under no reason should the base actually win, or should the ships actually win. The base should definitely have a very easy victory because of the number of weapons and everything that are on it. This is the dark area of the ship. This is not my most recent version of this craft, but it is the one that was ready. One of those others floating up there is the prototype that I'm working on to make the blueprints. So the way we're going to handle this today is I'm going to pilot the ship, and right now Tubby and I are on the same team, but what I'm going to do is basically set ownership of this station to the pirates. Okay, to do that we need to select all of the items in the ship and then transfer it to the space pirates, and then it will kick me out, and then they will start shooting at me, and they will start shooting at Tubby's ships. Lots of rocket fire. And they will get destroyed pretty handily. But you can see sort of what it would be like to take out the station. Now Tubby has kind of vetoed me on making videos of this because he says the combat is just too fast to make a good video. And as you can see from the destruction here, he's pretty much right. You would have been shot out of those cockpits almost right away. And so, yeah. Pretty much totally destroyed his ships there. Now, what we're going to do, actually, to finish this off, our grand finale, as it were, is actually spawn another suborbital platform and fight back. So, as you can see, there's heavy damage being done, but the ultimate damage is about to be done because we are going to activate the ship's secret weapon, which is having every single one of these secret internal warheads countdown started, and then it will blow up. Although the idea was that I was going to get closer and blow up, now it's just going to blow up and disintegrate, I think. There we go. Now it blew up. And that fantastic pyrotechnic explosion left nothing remaining. But as you can see, this is a very sturdy platform that will stay aloft for quite some time. If I can make another go at this, we'll spawn another platform, which I will once again attempt to board and crash. We're much closer this time, so now when I activate the entire ship's mine array, or warhead array, they're warhead. They look like mines from Minesweeper, actually. We're just going to arm them and then fly into the enemy ship. And as soon as this little slideshow of an explosion is over with, these little mines should have blown up. Oh wow, look at this station. So resilient. Yeah, if you want to see the internal workings, there's a bunch of reactors in here and batteries, and the whole thing is just laced with mines. If you can get a running head start into something with that, it's going to be pretty deadly. So the solution here, obviously, is not another suborbital station, but the Tubby Muffin's creation of the USS Raccoon 1. And I'm sure in my faithful USS Raccoon 1 we can finally defeat this enemy ship. If I spawn it right side up. And we can fire all these swag monster rockets. And collide! Alright, we are going to arm the mines as soon as we get in. So kamikaze run with the weapons on. We just have to arm the mines as we crash this time. Here we go. Can we make it? Arming the mines! Boom! That should have done it, actually. The mines did not go off. Well, so much for destroying this amazing ship. Oh wait, we may have, it looks like we have, in fact, destabilized the ship. Oh, so maybe it was delayed because of all the lag. But we may have destabilized the ship here. It looks like the pirate's moving. No, he is not moving. But enough of the weapons are destroyed, I might be able to safely spawn another raccoon here. Don't go underneath. Well, those rockets there were definitely more than ready for the raccoon, so okay. Having some weird physics thing. So Space Engineers is a great game. It is still early access, so there are some definite issues with the programming. I believe what's happening right now is that the ship is crashing, and so we should finally get to see it die as it smashes into this mountainside over here. And yeah, just in case you haven't realized this, we're playing in creative mode. Otherwise, those Gatling guns would have wiped me out immediately. All right, here we go. Final ascent into the mountains. Recognize that if you were actually in ownership of this base and flying into the mountains, you would have had more than enough time to repair rockets to stop your thrust. The only reason this is crashing is because there's no thrusters to counter it. You actually could just rotate and counter it if there was a pilot on board. Is this really gonna just somehow hover over this mountain? Unbelievable. This is just genuinely unbelievable. This station will not die. Since I landed on it, we can ride it now. Let's see if I can put another control station on it. Can I actually... I can control it. Alright, here we go. Let's crash this thing. Here we go. Woohoo! There she blows. Like a major portion of this is still left. Like if this was set just so, it could possibly even take off. Let's see if we can take off with it. Oh, it doesn't have any power. Okay. Well, that was Space Engineers. We are going to skip the post-game rant today because there's no Tubby Muffin to chat with. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing his handiwork, even though it's not really... I didn't really get to have him here to show it, but hope you enjoyed Space Engineers with Diatessaron. Tubby Muffin should be back in the for next week's video. Because the flood repair should be done in the next few days. So thanks for sticking with us. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. We're trying to build a channel and would appreciate your help. Have a wonderful day.